Let's see here. All right. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Terry? How you guys doing? How was fishing today? Fishing was, well, it was good for Joe. It was not so good for me. So I had Joe come meet up with me today. Uh, and we went fishing. He hooked into 4 Coho, kept one of them, which I think the one he kept was definitely the best option that he could have picked. And then he also got a Chinook. So yeah, I did see Bryce. Yeah, Bryce stopped down and said hi, and he's like, "Can I make one cast?" And he made like 30 casts. Yeah. What's up, Fishy Plumber? How you doing? Okay. So let's start with. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I saw Bryce today, he said that he hadn't got anything at that point. So interesting. I didn't notice that yesterday. So have you guys ever had this? I don't know if you can see that there. The white spots. I heard people say it's like tapioca or some shit. But I've never like ate a fish that had that in it. Did you eat it, Terry? Fished for an hour, then got dark. No luck for me. Oh, gotcha. You've always just ate it. Does it change the flavor, or is it just fine? Like, they say it doesn't affect humans. Never had it. Let's see it again. Let's see. There's like, let's see. Like right in this area, you can see some white spots. It'll cook out. All right. Come on. There we go. That took a while. Almost looks like bone. Nah, that's definitely not bone. There ain't no bone in this piece of fish right here. I'll just label it so I know that this one has that. Oh. Didn't get it. There we go. Tapioca blend. Nice, good seal. So we'll set that one over there. Remember what that is, because I'm pretty sure it's not like that with all these pieces. There was one side of the fish that was kind of damaged. Like, maybe it got attacked by a seal or something before. I don't know. It could have been where that was. That's another thing I forgot to... that off. Okay. Yeah, this piece looks great. Gotta cure eggs tomorrow? Yeah. You guys got way more eggs than Joe used today at the river because we spent most of the day twitching. My arm's still sore from twitching today. All right. Your shoulder's on fire. Yeah, for real, Joe. I feel that. Don't know when we'll use them since the season's up. Yeah. Well, at least you'll have some to start next season with. Okay. Yeah, they probably would be great for springers next year. Probably would. Okay, so I'm going to separate this pile over here. Do love the twitch and bite, though. Oh, yeah. It's fun. It's fun. Just when you're doing it all day like we did today, like hours on end, it's like, fuck. Ooh, look at that. Look at that thick slab of coho right there. Ooh. Yeah, it is tiring, that's for sure. That is for sure. By the end of the day, I was like, I don't even want to touch that rod anymore. Like, I don't even want to pick up the twitcher. There's a couple rib bones I missed. I might have to fix that. There's like two rib bones right at the front here. There we go. Just picking it up made my arm hurt. I didn't have to use it yet. It's like, no, no more of that. I'm still kind of surprised that I didn't actually get a fish today. Like, I thought for sure after yesterday that it was going to happen. Like, no problem. Yeah, I might get one more salmon trip. Me too. I was hoping you would. I had an absolute blast today, though. Nice, relaxed day. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, buddy. I'm glad that I was able to like tell you that you would get into fish and you actually got into fish. Doesn't always work out that way, but I'm glad that it did today. That is a freaking piece of fish right there. Oh man. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is some good quality salmon right there. Also told him he couldn't catch fish unless he brought a fish home. You know what's funny about that, Shelby, is he kept his first coho of the day. Um, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Because it wasn't that big, but like at the end of the day, with all the coho that he did get, he ended up keeping the best coho of the day that he could have kept, as far as like how bright and chrome it was. So it was just funny that it worked out like that. Like he did catch some that were bigger than that one, but as far as like edible fish, yeah. Oh, that is such a like. Look at this. Like this is such a little primo little piece of salmon there with the fat lines. Oh my god. That's a nice little morsel. Right. That's a good ass piece of salmon right there. I think I'm gonna bust this one out. Maybe next time Carrie comes over. Oh, but no, those are. This kind of has. I'm not 100%, but it almost looks like there's some of that tapioca stuff in this one too. Can you see that? Just a little bit. You can't notice it as much on the top of it. It's like deep down in there. What the heck? I thought I silenced that. Oh, there you go. Just get some extra flavor. I definitely cut that bag way too big. Holy crap, I need to trim that. Let's see. Yeah, we have a few smokers. Hey Kylie, what's up, Curtis? How you doing? How you doing? Feels good. I'm gonna set that aside with that other one there. You're supposed to say hi, Kylie. Yeah, I figured. What's up, Pete? How you doing, buddy? Kylie sounds about right. Oh yeah, I still needed to go visit. I still needed to go drop by Pete's house. Pete, are you gonna be up for a little bit? If you're gonna be up for a little bit, I could probably swing by after I finish this live and I get everything put away, because I was gonna go probably grab some McDonald's for dinner so I could swing up to your house before I go get McDonald's. Let's see. Stupid phone doesn't listen to me. That fish today was the first one caught on that batch of eggs that George did. Oh, nice. That's a nice chunk. It's interesting. It's almost like, it almost seems like most of that like kind of tapioca stuff I'm seeing is only in like one side of the fish. It seems like. But okay. Someone tell me what in paper towels he's rubbing it all in the fish. I'm just drying. I'm vacuum sealing the fish. Boom. So I don't like to vacuum seal the fish when they're like wet and stuff. So I like to dry out the meat a little bit before I put them in a vacuum seal bag. You're in bed watching your live. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I won't worry about it tonight. Then we'll do it another time. But yeah, I just don't like Jake. I just don't like putting that in here and like having a bunch of fish slime and like wet fish in here. So I try to dry it out before I vacuum seal it. No, I'm not in Alaska. I'm in Oregon. Thus the channel name Oregon Fishing Adventures. packaging up some Coho salmon right now. Yeah, it is fresh. Yeah, I just got this from the river yesterday. I did a live stream yesterday filleting this fish, and then I didn't end up packaging it up last night, so we did it today instead. Yeah, that's the Coho I filleted the other night. I really got to sharpen my knife before I fillet another fish. Oh yeah. What's your favorite way to prepare a fresh salmon? I actually have a video on my channel about that. So I like to use the seasoning. I don't know where you're from, Jake. Pan sear with capers and pasta. Capers is good, yeah. With pasta, yeah. Salmon pasta would be awesome. I've never personally prepared it that way, although I would really enjoy that. I just haven't personally done it because I do love me some pasta. But usually, the way I make it is I bake it in the oven. I use this seasoning that I got called, what is it? Spade L Ranch. And the only place I've found it's at Safeway. There's another rib bone here. But I find it at Safeway. It's just a really sweet, like it's sweet, smoky, spicy. Like it's got a little bit of a twist in there, and I really like it. And so far, like everybody that I've kind of tried to like introduce to it has liked it. It's been pretty popular with my friends. So, but I do that. I do some smoked paprika, some fresh cracked pepper, butter, and some fresh rosemary. The Coho looks fabulous. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Oops. Some nice fat lines there. I was so stoked on that Coho. Okay, we are good. Yeah, it was, man. I'll be trying to... Spado Ranch beef seasoning is so freaking good. I always used to beef for a chicken too. I'll have to try that. I haven't tried that one. I've only tried the Spado Ranch, like, seafood and fish one. And it's really good. I really like it. I know Joe and Shelby have both had some salmon with the Spadell Ranch on it, and they liked it. New video dropping. Well, I just put one out the other day. I have 2 videos to work on right now, so I will probably try to get one out this week. I want to say probably be shooting for Wednesday, I would guess. Not 100% sure, but I'm thinking probably Wednesday. I should have the first Coho video out where I got one. And then the trip from today probably might not be until closer to the end of November. Wednesday is your deadline, pal. The video from today might not be out until closer towards the end of November. There we go. But the one from yesterday should be out this week. Oh, shit. Brian Anderson, hey, how's it going? It's a lot of Chex cereal. That's my mom's. She's been eating Chex because it's gluten free. But yeah, it is. Bam. Whoop. So I got this tail piece, and then I got the scraps to do. I almost thinking after dude was mentioning the salmon pasta there, I'm kind of thinking I might use those little bits to make a salmon pasta with, actually. Sounds like a pretty good idea. I think it'd be a good use for that too, so. Okay. There we go. Or a salmon chowder, yeah. Waiting for the video of you catching that fish. It should be out this week. I'm definitely going to work on trying to get that one out by Wednesday. And then the one from today will be out next week. Okay. I would love to attempt salmon chowder with a sourdough bread bowl. Ooh, salmon casserole might be good. Joe says it's past his bedtime. Salmon chowder is good. Love salmon chowder. I've never had salmon chowder, but this stuff might be good to use for it. So I don't know if I'm really going to try to dry this out. We'll see. It is the bomb. Yeah, I've never tried it. Might have to do that sometime. Okay. Spread this out a little. Get some of that excess moisture out. Okay. I missed it. Was the river on fire today? I didn't have any luck on the river today, Jake, but Joe caught 5 fish today. He caught uh, four coho and one chinook. So that was pretty good for him. I caught one sculpin. That was my catch for the day. Wouldn't be able to smoke anything till Friday though. Oh yeah, Joe got a sculpin too. Yeah, that's right. His was a little bigger than mine even. They were both super black though. They looked like black bass, like rockfish. Let's see. Low and clear water, yeah. Relatively. We were fishing some deeper water though. But yeah, most of the river is pretty low and clear right now. So like 2 feet I think on the gauge. Okay. That's probably good. I got my hands messy there. Let's see. But yeah, today was the last day of Coho, Jake, for the river over here by me. So got out, tried to get one for the last day. Joe ended up getting a Coho for his last day, and then I hooked into 2 Coho yesterday, but couldn't seem to connect with anything today. Okay, let's see. What's up, Cowboy Joe? Rain. Yeah, the rain wasn't bad today at all. We were definitely bank fishing. Most of the time I'm bank fishing, but yeah. Oops. Alright, so we got that. Not much, dealing with medical problems. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. Hope things get better for you, dude. Okay. One second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta get a Sharpie. There we go. Fishing will take care of all your medical problems, Joe. Yeah, for real. What's today's date? I need yesterday's date. November 15th? Yesterday? 16th? 15th today or 15th yesterday? Yesterday. Okay, cool. I gotta label these couple pieces with tapioca so I know. There's like 3 pieces that I could see it in. Do I always write backwards? It's not backwards. It's just this, probably the screen. Okay. Those. Here's a better Coho. Look at this. Look at this freaking beautiful slab right here. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. I'll just write Coho pasta on this one. Did you get your boat all set up? No, I haven't yet, Curtis. I could show you guys my bow if you guys are interested in seeing it. I need to pay $40 to get it set up at Bowtech, and then I have to buy some arrows still. So, yes, Vince, it is salmon. This is some Coho salmon here that we just vacuum sealed up. Look at those fat lines in there. Coho. You fishing that? I caught this yesterday. Yeah, I caught it yesterday. There should be a video out later this week from this fish that I caught. What kind of bow is it? Give me just a sec, Curtis. I'll go grab it. 1 second. Alright, we're back. So I got this here. It's a diamond altar. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Altar, split limb. Pretty sweet though. It's 31 inches. It's all set up. It's got a 5-pin. Not a huge fan of this because it's all plastic, this sight, but I put my old wrist strap. This is my original wrist strap. I switched it over to this, but yeah, pretty sweet. Love to make salmon breakfast burritos from scraps. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, that does sound good. Let's see. All right. Thanks, Curtis. Yeah, I just got to get it set up. I have to get a peep sight put in it. I have to adjust the draw length down a 1/2 inch. And then I have to adjust the poundage a little bit and try to get some stuff like initially sighted in and go from there. Get some arrows. I have one arrow, but this arrow is technically from my old bow, so I don't even know if I should shoot it with this bow. It's an arrow that I have, so. Yeah, so probably what will happen, to be honest, thinking about buying me a new Hoyt bow. Oh, sweet, what kind? I noticed that they just dropped a bunch of new Hoyts recently, including like a more budget-friendly one. Have I always been a bow hunter? So I've never actually gone bow hunting. I grew up shooting archery from a young age. I want to say I was around 5 when I got my very first bow, and it was just one of those real cheap, like, Walmart kids bows. And then I got a little bit older, a few years older, and I got a little bit nicer kids compound bow. And I did a lot of, like, archery 3D shoots and just target shooting, basically. And when I was 10... I actually got second place in a youth division 3D archery shoot, and it was one of our friends that used to make all of our arrows and help us out with all of our bows. He was like a really good like family friend of ours. He passed away in a canoeing accident where their boat capsized, and they had like a 3D shoot in honor of him, and I got second place for the youth division at the shootout for him. So that was pretty cool. Definitely something I've always remembered. But that's kind of the idea, is I'm probably just mostly going to get back into it for the target practice aspect. And then, as I get more comfortable with the bow, I probably will do some bow hunting. I definitely would love to do some deer hunting with the bow, but it's not something that I've ever done yet. So still learning. Hoyt RX-10. Oh, dang. Okay, that's like one of the new high-end Hoyts, right? If I'm right, I think that's one of the like top of the line Hoyts. Been shooting bows since I was like 10 years old, and I'm 57 now. Oh wow, that's quite a while. Nice, Curtis. Thanks for the sub, Vince. I appreciate that. What's up, Travel Trout? We're just finishing up almost to the end here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the altar. It's like a ready to hunt kit. So you got a quiver on it, you got your stabilizer, you have your sight. The sight, like I said, it is pretty cheap. This whole thing is like plastic, except for where it mounts to the bow. This arm where it mounts to the bow is like the only thing that's actually metal. Whisker biscuit for the arrow rest. So just simple. Where are you based out of in Oregon? I'm in like Corvallis area. Travel trout. I'm in the Corvallis area. Eddie's Real Adventures. What's up? How you doing? You're down in Springfield? Oh, nice. I used to live in Eugene for quite a while, actually. For like 4.5 years, I was living in Eugene. So, thanks, Travel Trout. Didn't I see you, Travel Trout, in K-Fish's live the other night? Because if so, this coho that I'm cleaning up right now, I actually caught on a jig from K-Fish. One sec, guys. I'm trying to... Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so this coho that I just packaged up and everything, this was caught on a twitching jig from K-Fish. So you'll see this video coming out this week. I'm trying to get out here. Oh, wrong light. There we go. Trying to get out to the shop so I can put this coho away real quick. Let's see. You'll be live at Fall Creek tomorrow? Wait, Fall Creek. There's a Fall Creek near me, but I don't think you're talking about that Fall Creek. You're probably talking about Fall Creek that's like in Central Oregon, right? Like trying to get some winter steelhead. Right on. Look at this, guys. This is all steelhead, salmon, more salmon. We got some crab. Got a little bit of fish stocked up. Let's see. Oh, by Springfield. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of a different Fall Creek. Because I was like, the Fall Creek that I'm thinking of, you're not supposed to be fishing at all right now. So I was like, pretty sure it's not that one. Stocked up for winter? Hell yeah. Well, and I'm going to catch some more winter steelhead. So we'll have to add to that, I'm sure. But yeah, I can't wait to get the bow set up and start shooting this thing. Pretty stoked on it. It's a good weight. Just gotta get that peep sight put in. We have a target in the backyard already. This has a cool little a cam module that flips from comfort to performance mode. So if I want to get a little more FPS out of it, get it to shoot a little, or not FPS. Well, I guess it is kind of feet per second. I was thinking frames per second, like a nerd. But yeah, just got to get it set up, and then that will be a new thing that I'll be trying to include in the channel alongside the fishing. Is whenever I do some like 3D archery shoots and stuff, I really want to figure out a way to record that as well. So you fish with season one a lot. Oh, season one outdoors. Yeah, I like that channel. That's a really good channel. Stocked my freezer up when I went to Sitka, Alaska this year. Brought home 100 pounds of salmon and halibut. There you go. Season 1, Episode 3. But yeah, we're probably going to finish this out here soon. I got to clean up the table, wipe it down with some disinfectant wipes, put everything away. But I'll hang out with you guys and chat for a little bit longer. I'll probably just start working on putting stuff away. Oh yeah, I'm sure he is. Seems like a cool guy. Also, guys, I am actually looking for a new vacuum sealer. Have a good night, Joe. I'll chat with you soon, buddy. It was good fishing with you today. But yeah, I'm looking to get a new vac sealer soon. If anybody has a recommendation of a vac sealer that they really recommend, let me know. Because I'm definitely looking for an upgrade. We've had this one forever, and it's just... It does the job, but it's definitely a little aged. I feel like it's getting a little worn out. You wore me out today. That's funny. Okay. Get the one Reef has. Do you know what it is by chance? Let's see. You got a 33-inch bull trout this year? Hell yeah. Were you over on the Metolius? Oh, on the McKenzie. That's awesome. I fished the McKenzie for springers this year. Floated down, took my fly rod, took my steelhead and salmon gear. But all I hooked was a couple trout, like fairly small ones. So look how bad this. So I had this guy make me this fillet knife. It's rusting already so bad. He did not use a good metal for this type of thing. McKenzie is S tier. Yeah. I haven't spent a ton of time on the McKenzie, to be honest. I've fished it some, but I haven't really spent a ton of time on it. Let's see. Oh, it's like $1,800. Yeah, definitely. Definitely not that one, Jake. I don't have that kind of a budget for a vacuum sealer. I just need something good that does the job. And I don't know. I feel like this one. I feel like it's getting aged and it's just not quite like it's having a harder time sealing, and it's also like sometimes not getting all the air out properly. Let's see. Bait fishing by Yoshi. Yo, what's up, Yoshi? How you doing, dude? You're kind of coming in a little late to the party. We're just kind of wrapping up. Just trying to clean up the table after vacuum sealing the fish. Whew, 17 people in here now. Better late than not showing up. Hey, you're right. Absolutely right, Yoshi. But I did get a nice coho this weekend. There will be a video coming out probably on. I'm gonna aim for Wednesday. It might come out sooner. It might be Tuesday, but I'm aiming for Wednesday to be like the day it comes out. New episode of Landman came out today. Catch you later, Kyle. All right, have a good night, Jake. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll have to get together to fish when you get back sometime, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up, guys. But I'll chat with you for another minute or so here. Then I'm gonna relax for the evening. But I did put a video out this week. If you guys didn't see it yet, I did put out a creek fishing video. I'm kind of having some issues with the GoPro right now, unfortunately. It's been kind of a pain in my ass. Today it did all right. But the last couple times I've been taking it out, it's been giving me problems. So, new action camera is going to be in the works. That's for sure. Watch Landman. I'll check it out sometime. Haven't heard of it, but I'll definitely check it out. I think I'm going to make one more trip for salmon this season. And then pretty much switching gears to steelhead. I'm going to try out some new hooks this year. So, Elevated Tackle came out with their bead hooks last year. And I didn't get a chance to give them like a fair run and actually get some fish on them and see how they do. So I have some hooks from them right now. I think I have all their sizes for like 1, 2, and 4. So I'm gonna tie up all their hooks to start the season. Try to see about getting some fish on them, and then I'm also gonna order the Addicted bead fishing hooks, which are like what I have found to just be super reliable for me. So I'm gonna go back to getting those, but I am gonna try these Elevated Tackle hooks first and see what happens with them. So I'll give you guys a little report on how they do for bead fishing for steelhead. I think they should do pretty good, but I had a weird incident last year where I was running one of them and I had the hook like snap on me. So, but that was off of a snag. It's not a fish. So, I just want to give them a fair shake, and see how they actually do when you are fishing them and you hook into something and see if they actually stay stuck in, because that's important. If they stay stuck in the fish, they don't bend out while you're fighting a fish. That's all I really need. So, And I've been kind of trying to look at like a backup option for if like one set of hooks isn't always available. So the other thing I do like about the elevated hooks is they're a little bit more wide gap than the addicted ones. So they're a little different shape. But yeah, anybody got any questions before we pop out of here? I'll wait a second, watch the chat. Definitely a good weekend of fishing though, that's for sure. Even though I even though I didn't hook anything today, getting my PB Coho yesterday, stoked on that. I'll probably I'm probably gonna put the files for the video together tonight, get the timeline sorted, and then start working on the rest of the video over the next couple days in the evening after work, and just see how things go with trying to get it knocked out and done by Wednesday. So it should be no problem being out by Wednesday. And then we'll have at least 2 salmon videos to round out the salmon season, if not one more. I am going to try to make one more trip out for salmon. So I might have another one if that trip's successful. And then it's just going to be steelhead season. We're going to be doing the steelhead grind videos again. Just every single time I go out, I'm going to record something. And I'm going to make videos of it regardless if I'm catching something or not. What's up, John? How you doing? We are just getting ready to round things out here for the night. But if you missed it, we were cleaning up a coho that I caught yesterday. I vacuum sealed it. And then I have a video that's going to be from catching that fish dropping later this week on Wednesday. So if you're interested in checking that out, definitely do. Walmart has a chamber vacuum machine for under $250. Ooh. Might have to check that out. Yeah, for sure, John. Yep. And I also dropped a new video this week doing some creek fishing on a little trout creek. Tiny, tiny cutthroat in there, but there should be salmon video coming out this week. And then next week I'll have another salmon video to come out. And yeah, I'm going to try to get out one more time. So I get paid next Tuesday. So I think next Thursday I'm going to make that my last salmon trip for the season. And then I'm switching gears for steelhead. And then it's just all about it. Your son has a chamber vacuum. He loves it. Oh, right on. I definitely want something different than what I have. Not that what I have doesn't get the job done. It's just getting old. It's not working as well as it used to. So definitely looking for an upgrade for that. Have a good night, Kyle. Going to bed. Hey, thanks, Curtis. I appreciate you popping in and hanging out for the stream tonight. You have a good one. I'll see you next time. What's up, Washington Fishing Adventures? How you doing, bud? We're just getting ready to round things out for the night. I was just kind of chatting with you guys for a minute before I pop off of here, though. So. Oh, and Curtis, I'm gonna make you a mod before you leave. There you go. Curtis is a mod. Oh, I should make Yoshi a mod too. There we go. Flash freezer is a good way to go also. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to do that anytime soon right now, though. But eventually, I do want to get like like a chest freezer for like my fish and stuff, just so I have something dedicated for that. So eventually I'll probably get something like that. Right now we're using an extra fridge that we have in the outside shop basically for all my fish because my inside freezer has some weird problems with making everything freezer burnt. And so I don't want to put my fish in there and then have all my fish get messed up. I unfortunately had that issue happen with some other salmon that I had, and I was a little irritated about that. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna pop out of here. The freezer for the fish and a freezer for the bait. Yeah, exactly. So, gonna pop out of here. Thank you guys for coming in, checking out everything. We'll see you guys next time on another Oregon fishing adventure. Peace.